Did you know that small changes in how you engage with customers can lead to big results? Here is one way you can engage, and that is by collecting and acting upon feedback. In this episode, I will share with you different feedback methods, ways to empower your employees to use them, and how to track results. Not only does this build trust, but it also gives you actionable insights to improve your services. Over 75% of minority owned businesses fail within their first 18 months. One of the main reasons for failure is not having a successful customer experience. I'm Melissa Tarpley with 20 years in the customer experience industry for a variety of Fortune 500 companies. Shades of CX podcast offers an online perspective to improve the customer journey for small businesses. Now, let's engage, empower, and excel. Before we dive into feedback itself, it is important to understand why you want to gain the feedback and the messaging for your customer to prioritize giving feedback. Knowing the end goal first will help you appropriate the style of survey and crafting the questions. There are so many ways customers share their thoughts, and some of them you might not even realize are feedback. Let's break it down. Direct feedback. These are things like surveys, reviews, and even complaints that customers share with you straight up. Indirect feedback. Think of social media mentions, customer behavior on your website, and comments that people leave that aren't necessarily directed at you, but you still tell you a lot. Then operational feedback. This comes from things like return rates, customer support inquiries, or purchase patterns. Now let's talk about how to actually gather feedback in a way that's useful. First, surveys and polls. Surveys are great, but people hate long ones. Keep it short, 5 questions max. Ask specific things like, what do you wish we'd offer? Or, how would you rate your experience? Social media listening. If your customers are talking about you, good or bad, that's gold. There are a variety of tools that check your social media comments and Instagram direct mentions or DMs, which can give you great insights. One on one conversations. If you run a brick and mortar or work directly with clients, simply asking, how can we make this better for you, can open the door to valuable insights. Website analytics and chatbots. What pages are people spending the most time on? Where are they dropping off at? If people are leaving items in their cart, that's great feedback too to use for your business. Now, some of you will say, we're collecting feedback already, or maybe you're already getting feedback with the customer because they make that purchase, and then there's a quick 1 minute survey right then and there for them. But how are you using that feedback, that area of evolution to evolve your brand to the next level? Okay, so now you have all this feedback. What do you do with it? The key is to find patterns. If multiple customers are saying the same thing, that's a sign something needs attention. Step one, identifying trends. Look for common themes in feedback. Are customers struggling with your website? Are they asking for a product you don't offer yet? Make a list and rank them based upon impact. Step two, Make smart changes. Not all feedback requires an immediate fix. Focus on what aligns with your business goals. If customers love a product but say shipping takes too long, maybe it's time to reevaluate your shipping options. Step 3, avoiding common mistakes. One mistake I see businesses make is ignoring negative feedback or they get defensive. Instead of brushing off a bad review, ask yourself, is there any truth to this? Can I improve? Another mistake? Trying to change everything at once. Slow down, slow down. Start small. Test small changes before rolling them out to your entire customer base. One great example is a client I worked with whose customers kept asking for a subscription option. So the client tested a pilot program, but with a very small group of their customer base. It was a hit. Now it's a major revenue stream. Again, take it small and then work your way. Before we continue, take a look at today's show notes and our website at 1320concepts.my.canva.site, where you will find additional downloads and the ability to book time on my calendar to assist you virtually and in person to elevate your customer experience. So, you've made some changes. How do you know if they're working? Step 1, measure key metrics. You've got to track it. These are just a few metrics to consider when looking at this. Customer retention. Are people coming back? Net promoter score, it's also known as NPS. Would your customers recommend you to others? And then look at the repeat purchases over time. Are people buying more frequently? Step 2, engage your team members or engage a mentor. As you incorporate the survey results with actionable steps, update these areas into your regular meetings with employees. Have your team provide ideas on actionable steps, as this buy in will help result in an increased revenue, and they are more bought in when they have a say in certain decision processes. If you're a solopreneur, run the concepts by others in your industry, your business mentor, and or a customer experience consultant. Step 3, keep the feedback loop going. Customer experience isn't a set it and forget it type of thing. To excel is to consistently engage with your customer in a meaningful and mutual beneficial way. Run quick polls, ask returning customers how their experience has changed, and keep evolving. Step 4, want more responses? Offer a discount, entry into a giveaway, or a simple thank you shout out. Customers love to feel heard and appreciated. I'm Melissa Tarpley, and thank you for listening to Shades of CX podcast. Rate, review, like, subscribe, reshare this and other podcasts and YouTube episodes, along with posts on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn with your favorite small business. Contact me at 1320concepts@gmail.com for one-on-one strategy sessions, training, and more. Take a look at today's show notes and our website, which will be in the show notes, where you can find additional downloads and the ability to book time on my calendar to assist you virtually and in person to elevate your customers' experience. Until next time, I'm Mel, and this is Shades of CX podcast, where we help you engage, empower, and excel.